This is because it's their birthday month. Again, for all my members only, you will be receiving a free reading this month for the month of December. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday to all the Sagittariuses and Capricorns. Y'all do y'all big ones. Y'all are very y'all are very curious people. As I can say, I have a lot of good Sagittarius friends. So I'm gonna get a prayer in and then I'm gonna get it going for the Saggies. Okay. Heavenly Father, I come to you on bended knee, God, to say thank you, God. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for putting a hedge of protection around us. Thank you for giving us the will and know-how. God, I come to you on bended knee asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness for my sins and my iniquities, and forgiveness for doing things that's unpleasing to you that I may not know may be unpleasing to you. I ask God for you to renew my spirit and the collective spirit. I pray, God, wherever they are blessed when they go and blessed when they come. I ask, God, you fill their spirit with integrity and strength and courage. I ask, God, that you build them up when they feel alone. I'm asking God right now for a clean bill of health. I'm asking God that we be healthy. You said, by your stripes we are healed. I plead the blood of Jesus over my collective. I plead the blood of Jesus over their children. I plead the blood of Jesus over their new business endeavors, God. That no enemy, demon, unknown enemy can touch what you have in store for them. I'm asking God for clairvoyant, clairsentience, clairaudience messages. But I'm asking God that you have your will in this message. Let your will be done on today and every day. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. So let's get one out for the Sages. And then I'm gonna get on about my business. What cards do I want for you, Sag? I want to use a deck of cards that I normally don't use like that. I'm gonna start with these then. Well, I'm gonna think on when times get rough. You could be going through a breakup or a misunderstanding with somebody you love and care about. You are a chosen one because I just seen it. How many? Okay. It's three. I'll take those three. Ooh, you have the Three of Swords. Could be going through a breakup. Could be going through something in your family. But we're going to get to the bottom of this Three of Swords. This card don't even belong in this deck. So there's something, Sagittarius, that they want me to give to you. And I'm going to give it to you. Could be around somebody that got some bad energy they trying to warn you about. It says, I'm not going to hell for you. Yeah, you know somebody playing a dirty game and they trying to warn you, don't get yourself caught up in it. Disqualified. Good morning, Jonisha. Good morning, my babies. All right. Some Florida water. I ask God that Archangel Michael, Archangel Metreon, protect me while I go into this realm, that no weapon formed up against me shall prosper. You could be dealing with a Gemini or an air sign. Don't have to be, but you could be. Since this card fell out, I'm going to deal with this deck. Somebody could be trying to hurt you. And they could have a friend that's they consciousness telling them, like, we shouldn't be doing this. I'm not going to hell for you. It's a no when it comes to this person because I think that you were chosen. Somebody been trying to hurt a chosen one. And somebody that's around them could be trying to warn them that what they doing is not the right thing to do. Okay? Somebody's name could be Grace. So done with. Somebody could be having nostalgic feelings about you at this time. All right, let's see. We're gonna use this deck today. The Love Oracle. Hey, Vibration A Bay, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. I know I've been missing the action, but sometimes you just need time. Fated meeting. You gonna meet somebody. Hey, Roro Bay. Hey, how are you? All right. What is it that I need to see? Sagittarius. Somebody needed to, like, didn't I say somebody was attacking the chosen one? Somebody was supposed to walk away from attacking the chosen one. As I was shuffling, I seen chosen one. Then you got this bad energy coming out. Then you got I'm not going to hell for you. Somebody could be trying to unalive somebody because they have healed from rejection. Because it says Satan builds his kingdom upon rejection. Somebody got rejected from a job or relationship. I really feel like it's a relationship that somebody is in and they felt rejected. They feel like nothing that I do is enough. All you do is talk at me. There's no understanding here. I may have got a pay raise. Somebody could have got a pay raise and there could be getting into it with somebody they're in a relationship with that's lazy, depending on you to do everything. Baby, that's not love there. Okay. You could be a CEO of a company or you could be an entrepreneur, okay? And somebody could be trying to catch you where you're off guard, okay? Coming out of a store, coming out of a bank. Somebody's name could be Reggie. Okay. Yeah, somebody trying to bump into a chosen one to break them. But what God gives a chosen one, can't nobody take it apart. Between the lines, like I said, somebody is saying, I'm not going to hell for you. I know God. I know that I need to do the right thing. I know what you put out into the universe, you will get back. Somebody is letting you know how we have a good angel and a bad angel? They're letting the bad angel get the best of them. They have somebody that's there, like they consciousness person, they friend. This could be a friend, a spiritual advisor that's telling them step back. What you doing is not going to end well. You're trying to hurt a chosen one. Somebody's birthday could be December the 15th, December the 21st. Somebody's birthday could be the day before Christmas, December the 24th. I heard nosy neighbor. Hidden meeting. Speculate, okay? Somebody thought that them doing something was gonna get them the money, the green, okay? Them hurting somebody that's fully protected. Yeah. Somebody was told to walk away. The full moon, we had a full moon in Gemini. I don't know if you know it, but we had a full moon. Somebody was practicing on that full moon when they were supposed to be healing. And I tell you no lie, top of my deck, Gemini. We had a full moon in Gemini. They were practicing. Satan builds up a kingdom upon rejection. What they threw out there to hurt somebody was rejected. Satan partner up with an enemy of yours. This could be a known enemy or unknown enemy. I heard in the church. Okay, some of y'all could have backed away from the church. This could be somebody was a preacher kid, grew up in the church, gave tithes to the church, a family donated to churches, okay? Somebody bagged back off of that kind of religion. I heard the biggest demons lie in the church. Somebody used to pay their tithes, pay to this church, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what was said, okay? Six of Cups. This could be somebody from your past. Yeah, they don't know you protected. This could definitely be a spiritual advisor that gave somebody some advice about not harming an earth angel, not harming a divine being. I heard a warlock. Okay, somebody could come from a family that practices a grandmother that was a medicine woman. You could make herbs to heal the body, diseases. I heard inflammation, diabetes, whoever I'm talking to. You could have your own business helping to heal the body. Somebody named Marcus. Somebody been taking dandelion root, drinking the herbs, okay? Ashwagandha, but the real ashwagandha, somebody been taking it. And it's been helping you. What's the I'm not going to hell for you? Yeah. I'm not finna block this earth angel. I'm not finna block this earth angel because I know that all these demonic spirits protect them. Somebody is protected by Oshun. Okay, I can't say her name. It's Yemah. She's a Orisha too. Somebody name could be Yasmin, but they don't spell it with a J. Somebody here could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that somebody has been trying to block you, okay, with spell work, okay, witchcraft. Somebody could be having intestines problems. That's due to spell work. Can't use the bathroom properly. 2 or more people. What's that? I'm not going to hell for you. Yeah, they stuck. I'm not going to hell for you. Somebody here could be a Pisces. You could be a spiritual reader, or you could read people, but you don't do this as a service. Okay. I heard I read the room all the time. So you have you could be a Sagittarius. That's the top. But in our chart, we have different other zodiac signs that we match up with. Somebody name could be Demetrius, Danny. Somebody here name could be Dorothy, first, middle, or last name. Cause somebody know that whatever's done, they don't want to be locked up. They don't want to be I heard say I don't want my privileges to be taken away. And this is why this person is definitely between 2 minds. I heard God has let me down too many times. This is somebody that does not believe in God. They don't have faith. Somebody's name could be Faith. Okay. One more. I'm not going to hell for you. Yeah, God called judgment. See, I keep telling people about private property. When you're trying to hurt somebody, do spell work on the chosen one. It'll never work. They may get a little headache, or they may get a little nauseated. Somebody been doing something on somebody's children or animals. Somebody had a brown dog. It's like his eyes tell a story. This dog could be like a family dog that's been there for a lot of years. Okay. If this dog has passed away, his energy, he's showing up in other people's energy. Like if somebody could be trying to be very loving towards you, or trying to be under, like in your skin. Okay. That's not really that person. That's the passed on animal that's trying to connect with you. These people have sacrificed a lot of souls. 2468. They've sacrificed a lot of souls with this demonic work that they do. 20. It's like you protected by the angels, but the dark, some of y'all ancestors were darker people, like a 9 for a 9 kind of people. They protecting you as well. That's why when you go into this realm, it's best that you say, all of my ancestors of the white light protect me. But if you need the ones of the dark light, you speak to them, because the dark and the light has to balance. You can't always just be peaches. You gotta show up and be able to be a warrior. You gotta defend. You have to know the prayers of the Bible. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, that I should fear no evil, because Lord, you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table. But God is preparing a table before the presence of your enemies. And somebody now that once was practicing with 3 or more people is saying, hey, I don't want to go to hell. Okay, I don't know if a child of theirs got sick. Somebody's name is Chloe. King of Swords being watched by the federal government, or being watched by the CIA, being watched by the big boys. Somebody being watched by the big boys. Yeah. And he's straight black and white. This man could wear like a marriage ring or a ring on his middle finger. It could be a black tourmaline, like to keep him protected. This man could also be into spirituality. He could be a judge. He could be into politics, a politician. Okay. What's the bad energy? See, this man is going to be, he's straight black and white. Because this is a season that you are supposed to shine bright. This is a season that you are supposed to heal. This is a season that you are supposed to walk through the doors that was once closed because of karmas you dealt with. See, sometimes our blessings, it's not that God is mad at us or they be denied because of the people that we be around. So now that you have cleared out a circle that was attacking you because they were jealous, and these people didn't even know that they had a jealous trait until God started blessing you. Let's talk about it. How God started healing you of things that they said had no cure. How God started opening doors that they thought that was slammed shut in your face. How you started receiving opportunities that your family couldn't get because they didn't have the will or know-how. Somebody who I'm talking to, you a prayer warrior. You pray your way out of everything. Somebody could have had a C-section that damaged their the layers of their stomach. Somebody could be having excruciating pain in their abdomen area. I could be talking to a masculine that got shot in his stomach, and they told you that your stomach would never heal, but you've healed. You're healing. Your money could be really good right now, and people, you got somebody that wants to come back that carry bad energy. They never wanted you to heal. They wanted you to feel inadequate about everything you ever touched. But an earth angel they're gonna always touch good things, even if they meet. See, most healers attract broken people. They don't mean to attract broken people. It's that their spirit is so healing that those are the people that they attract. Somebody played with an earth angel. They thought that they was disqualified, but this earth angel, he or she was never disqualified. Their blessings were delayed, never denied. So now somebody is worried about this earth angel receiving some type of payout. But they're going to get it. Because the judge is not going to be confused about the evidence. Whatever he's going to see, you supposed to be shining bright. It's supposed to be your time. You supposed to be speaking some type of truth. Some of y'all could be going to buy a brand new car. Some of y'all could have just got a brand new car. Somebody that could want to come in your life to nurture you, to feed your spirit. They could be a very expensive person. They could be not materialistic, but they could like nice things, because I'm hearing somebody got it out the mud. You could be seeing the number 222-888-7828, 7756, 7448, 7500. Somebody initials could be HM, BH, XJ, JX. It's a name I'm trying to say, because they giving me the name. I don't know. It's give me a second. Hernandez. All right. All All right. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart anywhere, there's somebody that know you are gifted. They wanted to prepare a hate train to tell people that you disqualified, that your gifts are not really your gifts, that you are copying somebody, but they didn't see you in full action. I don't know what truth you have spoken, or it's something about the way you healed in front of your enemies. I heard God healed you, yes, but God hid you behind still waters. Somebody could be doing a lot of work with water. Yeah, he's still on the bottom. This, what's the disqualified no, spirit? Hmm. They can't stop God motion. So sometimes God will hold, you will be thinking like I did something wrong, or I put my mouth. Sometimes I want to say this prayer right now. God, in the mighty name of Jesus, anybody that tries to come up against me and the collective, anybody that says our name in an ill will, God, I ask that they choke on the words that they are speaking. God, that you shut the mouth of the enemy right when they are speaking. God, I ask for a overflow of protection over the collective. I ask God that you give them discernment. You be their eyes and their ears when they are distracted. But God, get them out of being distracted, God. Get them on the right path of alignment. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Somebody got some money coming. Whatever they've tried to do in the past to make you walk away from something, or walk away from a job, an opportunity, a relationship. Somebody really been playing when it comes to a relationship. Because the first song I heard, do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Somebody is thinking about the first time they met you, the first time you walked in their life, the first time they encountered your energy, right? It was like the chemistry was off the point, off the chain. And somebody remembered to smell your scent, your essence, right? But it wasn't forced. And this is why you keep coming up in somebody's energy. Somebody has started trying to figure out, why was a lie told about you? Why did they stop dealing with you? What made them? Because you were on a different level. So somebody wasn't never ready for you. So they wanted to downplay you, make you feel less than and inadequate, because they wasn't on your level. They knew that they could never be on your level. So they wanted to bring you down to size because they knew that you were gifted. Somebody's name could be Crystal, Marianne, Darlene, Derek, Destiny, Albert, Ernest. Yeah. They don't even know how many battles you fought, how many battles you won by yourself. Nobody helping you fight, just your prayers, your tears, and your ambition. All right? But you got a lot of ancestors that look over you, even while you're sleeping. Somebody needs to put that salt up underneath their bed to protect them while they're sleeping, or get a dream catcher. Somebody's name could be George. Somebody could be falsifying documents to block your forward movement. Somebody from your past. That you haven't called. This person could be waiting because they know that you in this Nine of Cups energy. They also know you protected by the universe, but also by the police. Somebody knows that you protected. They can't do what they've done in the past. You could be seeing 1010 or 1111. Somebody first, last, middle initial could begin with X or J. Somebody's name could be Jordan, Jalen. Somebody could have took something from you, stole something from you, but they got to unask it. Somebody shook hands with the devil because they got rejected from your energy. And this person been attacking you, I heard 7 years. Somebody could have a 7-year-old. I done dropped my remote. Hello, how are you? Amen, you are legit. Thank you. Hey, Rue. strange shit going on. The Stranger Things. Okay, let's get some decks that's going. I want to know. It says, I'm so hurt by the things you said. You could have been straight up and took like, look, I can't deal with you. I'm blocking my own blessings. Dealing with you is always chaos. It's always drama. And you stood back. You left somebody alone and they feel it. This person was always intimidated. Somebody is trying to study you. Your movement, your motion, your energy, your brain, the way your brain functions. Somebody could have made $250,000 last year. You don't even know what you're going to make this year. Yeah, it's going to be revealed to you how much money you're going to make this year. Somebody could make spiritual jewelry. Somebody's name could be Amy, Sarah, Cindy. Somebody's last name could be George. It says unappreciated. It says I felt like you didn't care. Somebody felt like they don't need this money anyway. They don't need this inheritance. They don't need. Somebody had a trust. I heard a trust. Somebody left you a trust in your name. Okay, as long as you finish school or independent or something. Somebody's name could be Anna. Emma. I heard third party. Yeah, it was more than one person working up against you. Dishonesty, lying, backstabbing, betrayal. I said somebody falsified some documents. Dolores. There's a neighbor that could be trying to fundle with some mail or somebody could be new and don't know something about you, trying to figure you out. Could be trying to, I'm seeing somebody put your name in a search bar. Okay, somebody could be trying to see your background or how many times you ever got locked up, if you ever got locked up. Somebody is trying to really figure you out. I'm hearing Peter, Paul. Okay. But I praise God. I've been attacked left and right. I'm in poverty right now. We're going to make sure we speak the right words. We're going to say right now, God is holding on to my blessings. But what's done in the dark will be revealed. And my finances will. God will renew my finances. Yeah, somebody sabotaged something. But they was warned not to do something and they did it anyway. Evidence. This judge, this King of Swords, I heard Queen, so he could be very strict as a woman. Like, okay, he could sympathize with women. This could be a judge or somebody of leadership that has to make a decision that he sympathizes with women. I don't know if he was a only child, his mother's only child. Yeah. Because somebody is reading your energy to be an alchemist, that you're calm, that you've healing, and somebody tried to make it out to be something that you're not because they were rejected by your energy. The evidence, the proof, I heard the proof is in the pudding. Somebody could call somebody pudding, poo, fat. Kicker is she's not his biological daughter. Gerard, my ex, ended up with an inheritance. He even has my granddaughter Anna custody of. Did I say Anna? Blind. Somebody wants you to be spiritually blind, but it ain't gonna work. This person's birthday could be September the 9th because the way you pray, the way you give to God, your sacrifices. God is saying nobody can handicap his child. Nobody can disable his child. Nobody can't block his child. See, sometimes you got to play dumb, but you really know what's really going on. Sometimes you got to play dumb for the people that think they smarter than you. See, somebody thought they were bigger than the program that God put you in. Everywhere you go, it got rules. Somebody got a real nice BMW. Could be a BMW truck, all white. Show me, Spirit. Yeah, gain. If your money not good, know that it will get better. God say your financial gain comes from him. If your money has been looking funny, look at your circle. Look at the people you was talking to. But if your money was doing all the way good, and then all of a sudden you let somebody back and you start talking to somebody that you knew, God say, I'm gonna hold on to it until you get right again. I heard you cannot backslide. There will be no backsliding this time around. Yeah, because somebody wants to come back because you was a true friend. You was a true, I heard God sister, God brother, okay? God father, okay? There could have been somebody's God parent that left them a trust fund, an inheritance of a substantial amount of money that you don't have. And you are loyal to this person that's passed on. Somebody's birthday could be October the 3rd, the 13th. I said October the 3rd. October the 13th or October the 3rd. Somebody here could be 25 years old. 64, 46. Yeah. Save your money because these people are trying to bring you some type of conflict. But God is saying, shine bright like a diamond. You don't have time for no distractions. Even if they try to bring it to your front door, I need you to alchemize the energy. Grace is when God gives us things we don't deserve. Mercy is when God spares us from what we do. They saying right now they need you to save. I know Christmas coming, but they saying beware of your finances. Okay? Because what you do right now it's setting you up for your future. People always think about tomorrow, but they never think about the future. You could be 49 years old. I could be talking to a woman that's going through menopause. Okay? Yeah, confinement. They wanted you locked up for the bullying that they did. They wanted you to be locked up, lied and said that you bullied them, you hurt them. By staying away, you hurt somebody. By not giving them attention, you hurt somebody. By cutting them off from the ankles, you hurt somebody. You said, hey, you can't get in here. This a real nigga party, you cannot get in. And somebody got mad. Why can't I get in? Okay? Also, somebody could be going to jail for spending somebody's inheritance, trust. I'm hearing identity theft. If somebody used your social security number and you did not authorize them to use it, I don't give a fuck if you was in a relationship with them and they know your number by heart. They are not authorized to use that number without your okay. That's illegal. I don't care if we have a baby together. If you went and got a $250 car, your ass is going to jail. See, I'm the type of person you can ask me for anything and I'll give it. But if you steal from me, it's a difference. Somebody has stolen something and they bullied you. This is somebody who could have been like, they ass a bum. They don't got shit. Woo, because they living off your money. They got your money. Oh, they ass a bum. They don't got this. They don't got. I heard you fucked them up. I heard whatever you did last, whether that was you bought you a house, you bought you a new, you just messed somebody up with that one. I heard you gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, they watching you. Yeah, you're not slow when you say, damn, I feel like I always feel like somebody's watch. I'm getting chills. You always feel like that there's eyes on you. But you ain't doing shit wrong. Yes, there's eyes on you because somebody went to the authorities and lied on your energy, making it seem like you're out here bullying, trying to unalive when they are the ones that's trying to do it to you. Sag, you a cold motherfucking breed. You dress good, you travel, you save your money. Everybody can't do what you are doing. And this is why I need you to understand that sometimes people be jealous of you and they don't even know they carry that jealous trait. You could be like, damn, is they really jealous? They be jealous of you because they be wanting to ask God, why you do it for them but not me? But they don't understand that God gives all his children gifts. It's just ones that are more gifted than the others. God don't play favors with his children. The ones that come to God and they plead to God and they know that they have sinned. But they ain't trying to hide their sins from God. God The ones that talk to him all day, that pray to him all day. It says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven. God, why is this happening to me? God, why am I going to divorce my wife? God, why is I'm losing my house? God, why am I losing? I guarantee you, when you go seek him, all the answers that you want to be revealed to you will be given to you. But you got to wait on his timing. God he ain't on none of our time watch. He don't clock in and clock out. He comes when he's ready. But he's always there for the brokenhearted. He's always there for the ones that has been thrown away because of their appearance, or because of the fact of non-knowing, right? They wonder why God is always around somebody that's probably been bullied, or that's been that had a hard life. Because whoever you are, made a relationship with God and you never broke it. Even if you went through things where you didn't understand who you were in that moment, you always called on God. You always prayed. People think that crying is not healing. When you are crying, you're purging your system. You are definitely healing. But understand me, God counts the chosen one's tears. When you make a chosen one cry, when you belittle them, when you tear somebody's down that has never did any wrong to you, boy, do you got to pay. See, God did say he forgive us for our sins, but he still write them down in a book. You still will be judged accordingly. Especially the ones that keep making the same kind of mistakes and never make it right. Yeah, somebody want to rush in. Somebody had it in their mind to rush in, but your ancestors pulled you away. Your ancestors told you a long time ago to leave somebody alone. See, a lot of people is wondering why they can't succeed. It's not that you don't have the motion to succeed. It's that you got the wrong people around you. So you got to wait to learn the lesson and catch the next train. Because when you tried to catch the train with somebody that was unintelligent and was not going where God wanted you to go, we tend to slip up when we try to take people with us. We can't take our sisters, our brothers, your prayers is not going to get your friend into heaven. Understand me when I say that. They have to make a relationship with God by themselves in a covenant place. You can pray for them all you want to do, but they got to make a relationship with him. They have to fast. They have to sacrifice. They have to give back. Most times people think in order to be chosen, you're supposed to be wealthy and have a lot of things. Most chosen ones go through the underground. They go through the mud before they are rewarded. And they have to be selfless. It's not about the gift that they carry. It's about how many people that they can help with the gift that God gave them. Don't let that go over your head. A lot of people think that this gift that they have is for them alone. No, God gave you the gift to help heal other people. The gift is not for you. No, baby. Don't ever be fooled by that. Stubbornness. Somebody here could be a Taurus, Aries. I'm seeing Rams. Whatever witchcraft that they did on the new moon of Gemini, whatever they did. Somebody could have red hair, orange hair. And they rushed into doing this because they wanted your heart to be broken. Because you walked away and you started healing. Yeah, they wanted you to argue with them. But you started loving you. You started protecting your energy, focusing it on you, putting all that love that you gave into everybody else inside of you, and they can't stand it. Ooh, she got me thinking about you. Loneliness. They thought because God took you into isolation that you were lonely. You ain't never lonely. You're not going to accept bad behavior because you're alone. No. I'd rather be alone than have my peace of mind and my character not be judged than be around a whole bunch of people that's jealous about what God is doing for me. Let's talk about it. Most times people be jealous of people and don't know how hard they had to suffer, the things that they had to go through to receive the blessings that they have. How you jealous of somebody, but you didn't see them when they was homeless. You didn't see them when they lost their house. You didn't see them when they lost their mother. You didn't see them when they was going through the shadow side. You only seen them when God started elevating them, shining down on them. Now you think it was easy. It wasn't easy. The time they had to bury their children. The time they had to leave the place where they from because they knew it was no love there. See, the first person that's going to support you is going to be people you don't know. Not the people that you sit around and you tell them your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Those are not the ones that's going to support you. It's going to be a motherfucker that you least expect that's going to help you and be like, I see the potential inside of you. And I want to help you because no one has ever helped me. Somebody went to a spiritual advisor and the spiritual advisor told them, this is not safe. It's not safe. Because they're going to still rise. They're going to rise every time we try to knock them down. Every time we try to make them late for a job interview. Make their car stop running. Somebody then put some sugar in somebody's tank. Somebody could be jealous that you just brought you a car. Every time we try to hurt God's children. They going to... Let me, can y'all hear me? I just had a call. Can you hear me? Let's see. Somebody finna get a new business. Somebody finna expand their business. Okay? Whatever you do that you love doing, that's a passion of yours, that's what you are supposed to be doing. I'm hearing like somebody could do very good hair, but you are supposed to be doing the deceased hair. Somebody could do very good acrylic nails, but you're supposed to work for the deceased. It's something about you posting to work for them, okay? Yeah, because that's what's going to bring in the bread, the money. You preparing the table right now. Forces was working against you. I'm telling you, on that moon, the new moon in Gemini, when people were supposed to be healing, they were supposed to be communicating clearly. Look, I know we had a falling out. I know I may have done something wrong to you, but I don't want to stay in this energy. And as long as I don't make it right with you, I'm going to keep getting karmic debt. So, listen. I may have said something I wasn't supposed to say, but that's the way that I do things. And I'm learning how to unlearn every bad habit that was taught to me as a kid. People don't understand. It's as simple as I apologize. I apologize for not valuing you. I apologize for not showing up when I was supposed to show up. I apologize for saying some ugly words that I knew I wasn't supposed to say, but I was angry. Somebody don't want you to get the bread. Somebody don't want you to have what God has in store for you, but it ain't up to them. It's up to the Most High. This person could be looking at jail time, okay? Remember I said 7756 could be somebody's address, 74. Damn. Bear. Oh. It says danger, especially in money matters. These people did a money ritual on you. Okay, so you need to buy you a red camera and camera. Something could have been caught on camera that was done to you. Somebody could have some footage about somebody bullying you or hurting you or trying to harm you. Okay, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, some of y'all gonna have while everything is going on to distract you, you're going to have a really good conversation with somebody that you're going to grow close with. This person can be trusted. They do have your best interest at heart. They could be a very hairy person. Okay. And what do you mean by hairy? Like they have hairy sideburns, bushy eyebrows. Okay. If she's a woman, she may have a mustache. But okay, that don't have nothing to do with her character. Show me, Spirit. Announcement. It's been an announcement of how much you've changed. It's been an announcement of how you glowing. People are talking about you in places that you will never step foot in again, which is cool. They wanted you to stay blinded. But when you a spiritual warrior for God, nothing that they do. God didn't say that they would not form weapons. What he said was no weapon formed against you. Touch not my prophet. Touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Somebody here could be a prophet. Show me, Spirit. Ears. Good news. If your money been funny, it's not going to stay like that. Once you get into the meditation form, whether that be outside, whether that be inside, 30 minutes to yourself. No answering your phone, no on the internet. You just listening to God speak to your spirit. You're going to receive the good news once you get rid of whoever he's telling you to get rid of. I don't care if you be like, that's my mama, I love my. You can love your mother. Nobody telling you not to. We just saying have strong boundaries. Because when you don't have none, people take you for granted and they think they can do anything. Show me. Somebody could be of the LGBTQ community. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Finger. Warning you of a problem, either now or in the near future. And when you get this money, when you get your blessings, be quiet about it. See, people act like they happy for you, but deep down, they be want to, even if you get your, say that I'm talking to a new streamer and you get monetized, that ain't everybody's business because somebody could be in competition with you that you don't even know that's in competition with you. I said somebody's name could be Dorothy, right? Or Cheryl. Glenda. It says kite. Some of y'all getting ready to take a vacation. I heard to Italy or Paris. Some of y'all getting ready to get married. Y'all gonna get proposed to. Some of y'all have suitors lined up and you don't even know. It says a marriage will take place either in romantic or business. You have suitors because everybody's talking about how much you've healed, how much you've grown, okay? Be careful with somebody trying to come in and distract you with a misunderstanding or argument because they ain't heard from you. Because they feel like, somebody feel like you're obligated to allow them in your energy. And that's a fucking lie. I don't care if we do have the same blood. You ain't got to let nobody in your energy that hurt you before. You don't have to accept bad behavior. Ain't nobody no kid. You a grown ass adult. You do shit and you know what you do and then you try to not be accountable. You have to hold people accountable, okay? Cheryl was my best friend. Ride or die. She passed. Damn. I'm sorry, honey. I just heard Cheryl. So, I mean, I want to make sure I say the names and get the things out because that's the way my ancestors speak to me through names and they'll give me vision. So, it says false soulmate. Some of y'all could be with somebody that's making it like he your soulmate or she your soulmate, and it's not. That's a copycat. It says, I can't run game on you. Somebody know that your third eye is lit and they cannot run game on you, okay? Somebody tried to get a green light. They thought you were green the whole time. They didn't even know who they was messing with. You ain't green. You just a sweetheart. You an earth angel. So you give until God tell you to cut that water dry. You just a indigo child that's different. You're very artistic. You can see things through your eyes that other people can't see. And somebody thought that you were green. Baby, I ain't never green. Don't never get it twisted. Same thing make you laugh or make you cry on my mama. Don't never get it twisted. You could be an oracle card reader or you could be getting advice from an oracle card reader. Somebody could be dealing with a skinny man or you can be a skinny man. Lies were told by this skinny man. Okay? Somebody is feeling like you too humble. You too humble. You let people say things, but it ain't that. You ain't got to. Why argue with an idiot? You're never going to make sense to an idiot. Some of y'all just learned how to just, hey, all right, you right, but they really not right. It says watch out for feathers during sex. If you've been seeing feathers, somebody is definitely trying to do some type of sex magic. They could be masturbating. If it's a woman, she could be playing with her rose, saying your name, calling out for you. Baby, I want you. Baby, I miss you. That means I miss you. She could be thinking about you a lot, dreaming about you, making you be like, damn, I want to reach out. Damn, I miss her. Whole time, the reason you miss her because she's doing sex magic. Somebody with unique qualities, okay? Change is taking place for somebody that got some unique qualities. So even if your money got jammed, it's a lesson. It's a delay, not a deny. Somebody's name could be unique. Greed. They took this trust, or somebody is definitely doing identity theft, trying to use somebody's identity to get a car, to get a house, but bitch, you ain't gonna win. Whoever you are, and y'all know that I have a lot of cross watchers watching me. If you doing anything that you ain't got no, I'm frying your ass. You're going to jail. There's no way around it. If you doing anything to my collective, I'm gonna make sure they send your ass to jail. This ain't no freebie. This ain't no you lose your snooze seat. This ain't no get up, I take you. No. If you're doing anything illegal, your ass going to jail. Low credit score. If they doing anything illegal, they going to jail. This a motherfucker that they got a low credit score trying to mess with yours. Gaining new knowledge. See, you stop arguing. Baby, your ass is, you a fool. And they mad. But watch your surroundings. Keep your head on the swivel. Always watch your surroundings. Don't never get too comfortable when you got the earbuds all the way up and you not listening. Pull one of them ears off. Because even though you think, I ain't even doing nothing, I ain't even loud, I ain't boastful, they still watching you, baby. They want to know why you ain't loud, why you ain't boastful, why you so humble. But you got your shit together. Somebody could be calling you a light witch. Sure is. Because everything that you do to me, return the sender. Right back to your front door. Right back to your people front door. Whatever you think you going to pull over here, whatever, if you have been doing something with a child, doing spell work on a child, God is going to save them before he will save me. But no, you're going to get a slash to that hand. Because kids are off limits. Passion. Somebody wants you to not have a passion for something. This is why I'm saying this is the second time this came out. Whatever you love doing is what you, if it's creating hoodies, if it's a t-shirt business, if it's owning your own salon, getting you a suite, do what if it's makeup, you could do makeup flawless, and you could, people be looking like, damn, I didn't even know you had no makeup on. If it's lashes, if it's building houses, if it's landscaping, if it's you're a mechanic and you know how to fix a car under 30 minutes, get your own business. Get you a LLC. It says this is about to be big with a skinny woman. This could be a couple here, a skinny man, a skinny woman, counting your money. I ain't gotta lie. These people been trying to figure out, okay, I done took this money, I done took their trust, I done took their inheritance, I'm playing with their credit. How they still getting approved? Because God. Because when I walk in, I say a prayer and God say, Vamu, magic. Because every time you try to catch me, God gonna get me out of that. Every time you try to hurt one of my children, God gonna make them stronger. Y'all need to be putting y'all kids in spiritual baths. You need to be having the candles lit. If it's chaotic wherever you are, a white candle is always good. It's gonna calm every spirit that think it's trying to attack you. Understand, the devil don't only wear horns. These be people that knew you your whole life and watched you lose your grandmother and still be trying to attack you because your life is turning out better than theirs will ever be. Yeah, tippy toeing. Somebody could be trying to do something around your house. I heard burying something around your house. Somebody could be trying to come back to make you take them back. I need to move. That's where I'm supposed to be the best for God. Girl, I love you. You are awesome. And you have no idea how you have spoke to my heart. God sent you today. Oh, thank you for being here. Super size. Somebody could be doing overeating spells, gluttony spells to make you gain weight, making you feel bloated when you eat, messing with your digestive system, making your heart have to pump harder so that the food can break down. So be careful. In the morning, hot water. Drink it's hot lemon water so it can speed up your metabolism. You should always be drinking something hot. Don't go for a cold water in the morning. You want a hot lemon water. You want some green tea. You want some hibiscus tea. You want some peppermint tea. You want something hot. Drink it straight. You can put a drip or two of honey, but you really want it straight. Because it's going to get that metabolism like, oh, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Somebody talking about a sneaky link trying to come back in your life as a sneaky link. We don't need no sneaky links. We preparing ourselves to be somebody. Imposter, fraud. Didn't I say somebody stealing somebody's I'm telling you, somebody playing with somebody credit. I'm getting chills. This person could be a cigarette smoker, black and mild smoker. Okay, they could work at in a cafeteria, or they could work in somebody's kitchen. Somebody got blue or gray eyes. They change colors with the season. Damn. What's the imposter doing here, Spirit? 0 fucks. This is why somebody been attacking you, because you give 0 fucks. Hi, baby. How you doing? Mr. or Miss Bentley? Disregard, unfazed, unbothered, carefree. How you just gonna leave me like that? How you just gonna cut me off like that? How you gonna stop telling me your business? How you gonna stop telling me what bothers you? Because if you tell me what bothers you, I know how to attack you. If you tell me what triggers you, I know how to trigger you. Your business ain't everybody's business. Sometimes people be saying, what you doing to be a monitoring spirit? Sometimes people be saying, I was just checking on you to be a monitoring spirit. Sometimes people get your number but never call you just so they can say they have it because of the weight that your name holds. Baby, you got to know how powerful you are in this season. God say, for the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Anybody that was in front of you, they going to have to get behind you. Getting chills. There's somebody's message. You ain't damaged. You ain't broken. You're God's child. God sees you as the light. See, you got people out here trying to call you a witch because you know things before it happened. You got people out here trying to break your self-esteem because they can never do what you do. You are a vessel that God is using. Do not allow no demonic spirit that they never prayed to God except when they was getting locked up. But they never prayed to God except they was asking. You know who you are in the spirit and in the physical. Don't let nobody break you down or belittle you because they don't know who they are. They're having an identity crisis and they see you elevated. Why everybody love this person? Why when they are not around, their absence is seen? See, when you're not around, people feel your absence. Damn. What's up? Where old girl at? What happened to homeboy who used to bring the groceries and leave them on the front porch? The one who used to take the kids to school for you when you were sick in the hospital? What happened to homeboy who used to buy the kids coats and every time in the winter? The one with the dreadlocks, the tall man. The one who used to drive the truck. The one who used to come with your kid. No, he ain't the kid's daddy, but he looked out for them kids. What happened to dude? Oh, dude got tired of your shit. Because everything that look good really ain't good. That's just like going down Western buying a car and it's a limit, but you in there, it look good on the outside. Everything on the outside cool. But as soon as you press that start, every light on the dash is on. They wanted you to feel inadequate. They wanted you to feel less than. But God is saying, in this season, I need you to shine bright like the diamond that you are. I need you to walk through those doors with authority. I need you to encourage yourself on the way while you putting that towel in front of that mirror. And when you brush the back of your head and you know you getting ready to go because you finna get a higher paying job or whatever you trying to do. You going into that bank, I need you to put on that nice motherfucking jacket. And I need you to make sure your shoes is clean. I need they shined up. Because I don't need you to be second guessing when God sends you somewhere. Baby, I want you to go look at that house, that third house on the end. That's going to be your house. You're going to leave that house to your children. I need you to go look at that house because I already picked it out. See, this is the way God talked to me. But you ain't going to know God for yourself if you only dependent on him through other people's prayers. I pray for y'all all the time, baby. But I always tell y'all, you get a relationship with God and you stand close with God. I'm not myself right now. You talk to God how you would talk to your children, how you would talk to God. And you ain't got to say, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. God, I'm not myself right now. Now, you said that if I start doing right by you, that everything that I wanted will be granted. Now, I ain't saying it's supposed to be easy, God, but they just repoed my car. They just put they just put a letter on my door. I just lost my man. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And then God gonna start speaking. That wasn't your man. That wasn't your car. See, what I want for you gonna be paid in full. See, sometimes you gotta let God speak to your spirit while you're going through something. And you just got to be quiet. They didn't know who you are. They fumbled you, and now they want to come back around you because everything attached to you win. What do you mean by that, Camillia? See, when I was attached to you, I had just got that high-paying job. When I was attached to you, I may have drove dirty and I ain't had no license, but the police never pulled me. Yo, when I was attached to you, came favor, came grace, came protection. But when you moseyed on up out that door, I started losing things. Baby, listen. See, a hater gonna be a hater. I had to tell my daughter the other day, don't you ever refriend somebody that you fought. You think they gonna change? See, a snake sheds skin is still gonna be a snake. I've never fought any of my friends. Never would I put my hands on nobody that I say I love or care about. Because if I put my hands on you, I don't respect you. I had to tell my daughter that. Make sure you speaking life into your children. Make sure you saying, I love you every day, even when you mad. Baby, I love you. Baby, I care about you. Speak life over your animals. Know when they not feeling good. Know when they slowing down through the house. Because when they can't get through to the strong link, they'll mess with the weak link. The one that ain't praying. The one that ain't fasting. That one that ain't taking spiritual baths. The one that ain't lighting a white candle everywhere to make sure and singing and saying psalms up and down the hallway. The one that ain't letting the windows up to let the bad spirits out and let some fresh energy in. See, for a long time, they tried to hide from you who you were because they were afraid about you. They didn't know that you was an indigo child. They didn't think that children were gifted, and those are the most gifted ones. They're innocent. People get mad at their children for telling the truth, but kids don't know nothing but to tell the truth. So stop talking in front of a child if you don't want them to go back and tell what you said. Stop being mad at a child for telling the truth because they moving out of their authentic spirit. God gonna speak to your child before he'll whisper to you. So if the baby coming and saying, Mama, I had a dream and I don't want you to go to that job, you best be listening. If you got a daughter and she say, Daddy, I love you so much, but I don't think them people right for you, you better listen to her. Most times God gives a man a lot of girls when he has manipulated and played and fondled and messed over so many women so he can get it right through them girls. So you can care about their feelings. So you can put them first. So you can listen when they are talking, because when you were in your past, you ain't listened to no woman. You didn't respect women, but you got a mother. You sitting out here judging these women when your mama used to be on public aid, when your mama was on WIC. If it had not been for WIC and public assistance, you probably wouldn't be living. But that's too much to talk about. We got all these people out here judging these men, and you feel like that they should have it together when they don't have the stump and stew to get it together, because if they try to get a job, then you got the people out here trying to make sure they lose the job. Trying to make sure, act like they not qualified for something they more than qualified for. I give up to a father that I see trying. I give up to a man that ain't trying to be the old him, but he trying to forget every bad thing that he learned as a child and rediscover himself. I got to give credit to a man that ain't got it all together, but he going to be there every day at 3:15 to get them kids. Kids going to be clean and well-mannered. I got to give it to a father that ain't lost himself, but the world been trying to beat him mentally. I got to give it to that mother that ain't ate, but she made sure them kids fed. She made sure the laundry was done. The house is always clean. But mentally, she breaking down. She smiled to keep from crying. I got to pat a sister on the back that know that it may be raining today, but God got a way of shining on me tomorrow. It's her faith that carries her. So when you got a good friend that it don't matter what you're going through, and she uplifts you, she say, baby, I'm going to pray for you. You better keep her. But all prayers ain't good prayers. So you make sure that she praying to the right God and not the wrong, because you only going to be able to serve one. You cannot serve two. All these people out here, there's no such thing as God. Well, who saved my life who saved me? They say God don't bless the mess, but I've been a mess half of my life, and God has blessed me. And he changed me to want to do better, to want to see better, to want to go places that I've never been, to want to treat people like I want to be treated. I may not understand why you talking the way you talking, or the way why you operate the way, because we was raised in two different households. But God got me on this thing where I'm just listening and observing everything. And I got to be careful what I do and I say, because I know I don't like making God angry. See, the wrath of God is heavy. And it'll have you questioning, what did I do, God, to deserve what I'm getting? So I need you to understand, to heal on your own time, man. To not fall into people's discord because they don't understand who you are in the spirit. See, everybody ain't gonna be able to see you with the eyes. They only gonna see you with what they see themselves through. You keep pushing. You keep encouraging yourself, and you keep denying the wrong people access to you. Because an ex is an ex for a reason. If they were not meant to be an ex, they would still be in your life. Anybody that's mistreated you, God wanted you to see that for a reason. Not to break you, but to build you and to show you when to pull out and never go back. Adulting. Mature efforts, being responsible, keeping shit in check. And this is why people are talking about you. Because you started adulting. And you was like, man, I don't got time for no back and forth. I don't want to know about nobody's business because that ain't my business. You got people in their field. Show me, spirit. Flexing. You got people fake flexing, showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy. You could have had this person that's very flashy talking about you, and God had to shut their mouth. Okay? Somebody could have a black cat, very spiritual. Okay? Somebody finna receive a whole lot of money. You're gonna be receiving gifts out of nowhere. People gonna be giving you gas card, gift cards, and you're gonna be like, oh, people gonna be gifting you because it's your season to receive. Snack. Somebody could be looking at you as very beautiful at this time. Okay? Irresistible. Okay? Somebody could be physically attracted to you, attracted to your mind, the way you think. Okay? And you got some people around that's in the uproar about it. People are regretting the way that they treated you. You may receive some incoming email from somebody that you thought you would never hear from. I apologize. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I had time to think about it. This could be somebody that you haven't talked to in 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. They want to hear from you. Okay? But they want the old you. But that's not you anymore. And you got somebody all in their feelings because you changed. But it wasn't you that changed. It was God that changed you for him. See, most times God changes us. Not for ourselves, but for him. So that we can be the servant that he needs us to be. Can't stay the same working for the Most High. Something about you gonna change. What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? Somebody's message is live your life for you. Not your family, not your friends, but for you. It's time for you to get selfish about you. You're not, and it may feel a little selfish. My cousin had to tell me that the other day. It may feel a little selfish. Take yourself on a date for you. Take yourself to do something you love to do for you. By yourself. Don't invite nobody. You just go by yourself. If it's going to pick flowers, if it's going to plant something, if it's going to the botanical shop, go by yourself. It says, if you can't change your fate, change your attitude. Amy. Somebody's name could be Amy. It says, the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. Continue to learn. They want you to continue to learn, continue to grow. And they're basically saying that if you can't change the way somebody else show up, just continue to change yourself. Don't matter the lies or whatever. You can't fake healing. You can fake it for a little while, but then motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, I knew they was still the same. When you really healing, it's a glow that you have that nobody can stop. When you really healing, the way that you show up is different. The way you respond is different. Everybody that think that they deserve a reaction do not deserve a reaction. So pay attention to what you're reacting to. And if it means well, if you're not making it, if it's not making you happy or making you no money or growing you as a person, then what are we really doing? What are we really doing? Why are we wasting time? Time waits on nobody. We can't get that time back. So when you go see somebody, make sure you're making the best of it. Make sure you laugh. If the energy is off, you have to leave. But don't let nobody change you because God made you. He knit you together. Your eyes, your ears, nothing was coincidental. God knew even your name was just for you. I think this was a very, 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 very interesting reading. I want you to pay attention to the people, places, and things that's around you. And also, I want to get one more angel card. Is something telling me to get an angel card? Sword of life. Let it go. People keep talking. They can say what they like. But all I know is everything's gonna be alright. He say no one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. Let them people jump on the board with who they think wins. God say can't nobody get in the way of what he gonna do in your life for you or for the people that he see it fit to ride with you. All right, let me see. I can do whatever I want. Yes, you can. Let's see. Your loved ones are safe. It says, let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. So if you was worrying about your family, about your children, this is just a message to let you know, keep on praying, double pray on it because you protected. But they just want you to know that your children protected, your animals protected, anything that you touch is protected. Let's see, 41. What ain't it? Loved ones are safe. No. You are protected. Your loved ones are safe. As a sensitive soul, you are naturally just as concerned for the well-being of those you love as you are for your own. Most of you are more concerned about your children, spouses, pets, and friends than you are about yourself. And because of that, I want to send you a special message to address this subject. I understand why you are worried, but your beloveds are being watched over right now. They will overcome any current hardship they are facing. Of course, as a soul having a human or animal existence, they will confront trials in the future as well. But your loved ones will rise up to meet the challenges of their experiences. And if they will succeed, just as you have succeeded. Your prayers on behalf of your prayers on their behalf are heard and welcome. Never stop reaching out to me. The other archangels and your guardian angels of your loved ones. Prayers are powerful and they do make a difference. So whoever been praying for your brother, you've been praying for your sister, you've been praying for your mother, just God heal this bloodline. I know I'm the one that you chose to break the generational curses, but I just want to pray for the ones that don't know how to pray like I pray. Okay, I want to have a hedge of protection around them because I know they may go. Some of y'all are chefs. I know they may go into that kitchen and everything is worked up against them because of the knowledge that they carry. But God keep them protected. And what they are saying to you is everything that's connected to you is protected. You don't have to worry about that. But that don't mean stop praying for protection.